The fourth stop on my classroom tour could be considered, I guess, working with words or word work or something like that. During their independent reading time, every so often, what Miss Morrison does is they'll finish and she'll say, "Okay, go grab your LA binders. We're going to do new words." And so what they do is they go and they're required to write down at least one. They're encouraged to do as many as they want, but usually students are doing kind of 1 to 3 is the average range of words that they came across that they don't know the meaning to in their reading. And so this works, I think, to help ensure that kids are reading texts that are difficult enough. If their words that they're coming up with are like, I don't know, pollution or whatever it is. I'm thinking of the textbook now. They know what that is, so that's not a good one. But when they're coming up with words like translucent or something like that, then you're starting to go, okay, like they are reading texts that are challenging. Depending on the student, right? You know what text is appropriate and challenging for them. Curriculum ties, I'll get those out of the way. 4.1, expand knowledge of language. The illustrative examples didn't really fit anything in this, but expand knowledge of language, learning and defining new words, those seem like to me like there's a connection there. But the one that I found more so was use references, which is 2.1 in the education outline. And they just kind of, the illustrative example says, if unsure about the right choice of word, a student uses a dictionary to check the meaning of the word suggested by a spell checker, or when writing in a response or whatever it is, they find ways to look it up. So if they don't know how to spell the word that they remember, they need to look it up in either their novel or in a dictionary or whatever. Then we integrate technology, or we did in our classroom, where the student would come up and we'd make a list on the whiteboard and they would type on their word as well as an official definition of the word. And so basically what this was meant to do was to create a personal index, I guess, or a personal dictionary or glossary or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, probably glossary would be the best one, of words that they're coming across and learning to hopefully build their vocabulary, right? Because we talk a lot, and you'll see in the toolkit is the $10 words, the juicy words, things like that. They're looking to build their vocabulary and integrate that into their writing. And so this is a way that Miss Morrison is intentional about making sure that students both A, are reading at a level that they should be, and B, that they're pulling out words they don't know and learning what they are and defining them and things like that.